Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be another VIII. I believe we're on part 3 right now. Give you all a little recap. Oh, it's Nick playing, by the way. Solo stream, not solo stream. I got so used to saying that for some other ones. Nick playing VIII, and again, this is an action RPG. Very, very fun. But just to give you a little recap right now. Oh, so again, we're going to be searching for the other castaways. And if I remember correctly, give me a second. Yeah, this is the moment. Sorry, guys. I had to turn off the music just for a little bit for that, just because of the fact that this right here, I want to make sure that I got it right. Yes, we get about the world map and everything, but this moment right here, yes, we can go to this specific area in the map. I know how to use the map. I'll explain it in a second. Yes, we go to search there. Basically, what it's saying right now is it'll give you different areas to search for. And yes, it's not going to be too difficult to figure out. You can know how to use a map. If you don't know how to use a map in an action RPG, that's pretty bad for the map. I'm not sure what lies beyond that point. Let's tread cautiously, just in case we need to retreat. I ain't treading cautiously at all. Also, it adds fast travel, so that's nice. That's another thing that the crystals can do. The crystals can do that without saving. But this right here, the music that's actually playing right now is a song called Sunshine Coastline. And right here, I mentioned it in the Yeast video that I talked about how it's a great game but a bad port to the Switch. I talked about that right there was one of my favorite songs, and it feels so good to listen to this song and just explore and run around in this game. That was the moment when I knew that this game was going to be a really fun game to play. So, this right here, if you want to play a game that the feeling of exploration is just almost unmatched, that's this game right here. And as of right now, I'm doing terrible in the combat, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, I wanna. Oh, no, you're getting back here, dude. You can't run away. You think you can outrun at all, Kristen? Also, iron ores right there. These, the materials that you get are going to be important, but as of right now, they're not as important. Right now, we're just collecting the materials. So, yeah. So, there's a lot of enemies that are here. I think there's more enemies here because I chose hard instead of medium. So, I chose it on a little more, a little higher of a difficulty. But still, it's not too bad. Again, they're not going to throw anything that's too crazy difficult in front of you first, because that would turn you off from it, honestly. Like, why would they do that? They want you to understand the combat. But yeah, so if you see right here, a lot of the stuff that we're collecting, every kind of little flower that you see on the map too, I'm just going to make sure to because it's really, you do get a nice reward for exploring everything in this game, but that won't be until very much later in the game. But I am going to be trying to explore as much as I can in this game. Again, I don't know about the side quests yet, but all the things that we're breaking right now and we're finding along there are all going to be very important to certain things that we're going to be doing. So trust me, I will explain those when the time comes. But all the things that we're doing here, it seems to be some extraneous stuff. It is not. It is actually going to be very, very important. Like this right here, you attack it with your sword and you can break it and you get some rock salt and something called a strange mass. I'll tell you what the strange mass does later. It's not really crazy important, but it is something. But you guess right now. So this is actually a quicker way. If you actually hit ZR, you can get to the menu a lot faster. And then you can just use your true barrier right there. Right now I've been going very aggro, so that's probably why I've been getting hit by a lot of this stuff, because I've been very stupid. That is going to be a wooden bridge later on. So, can't go that way. Might as well turn around and go this way. Up there, you see the ivy. Most of the time, you can climb ivy in games. We don't have an item to do that yet. We will get an actual equipable item that will let us climb the ivy, but we don't have it yet, so we're not going to go that way. But yeah, Sunshine Coastline is one of my favorite songs in this game, and I think that this soundtrack is freaking fantastic. So if you guys ever hear me talk about it, or like how much I rave about a soundtrack, Michael and Travis, I called him Michael. Mike and Travis got so angry at it. I'm not sure if they got angry at me, but I raved about the soundtrack for such a long time. And it's so damn good. I don't care if we need to be in our Garblaxia. I'm geeking out about the soundtrack. I'll point out more of the. I'll point out more of the music that I've really loved later on in the game. But I just want to let you guys know that this is one of my favorite tracks, and I still listen to this song. I finished this game maybe like a couple months ago. I still listen to this track. I think it's so damn good. It invokes the feeling of exploration more than so many of the other songs that I've had. Like, the only thing that I think can, like, really compare it to me is, like, the Legend of Zelda games with like, the sense of adventure that it brings. But it does so in a different way. And that's one of the things that I like about it. It's not the typical exploring music where it'll just sound like epic or whatever. It's kind of got a little bit more of a rock vibe to it and everything. it's very unique, and I think it's very fitting to the game that this is. And that's one of the things that I absolutely fell in love with this game for. The feeling of exploration that you get with the pairing of the music too. It all combines for a very cohesive experience. And we're not even very far through the experience yet though. Which I'm not even using my special gauge that much. Which I really try to only use it when I need to. But also I can use it for not comboing, what am I saying? But I can also use it for, well, I can't use it for comboing, but I can also use it for like the overkill bonus, like I was talking in the former video. So yeah. So again, this is an action RPG. So if you see the combat here, again, the combat looks very easy so far, but again, this is still getting you introduced to it. This right here, I'm not sure if you see that giant starfish. The giant starfish is actually going to be one of our more difficult enemies. Not sure if you'll see it right there. It's called a Vestera. It looks very simple, but it's not so easy. Which I say that right when I get a flash move. See, once you get a flash move or a flash guard, it actually does do much. But otherwise, that guy can do a lot of damage to you. And so it's not anything that you should be taking every enemy in this game lightly. Because if you do, this game will definitely punish you for it. But I think we're at a decent level to move forward. Looks like there's going to be nothing over here except this nice thing that we can refill our special gauge. And nothing that way. So, let's go up here and we see another crystal. Which, if you people are used to RPGs and what they usually do here, that usually means a fight is in front of us. Let's see if that holds true.
What's wrong? What is that?
Good attack formation.
What's making that sound?
Don't let your guard down.
I know.
Oh, please help me!
I love this guy.
What in the? Who are you?
I think the trend of giving you a full heal before a boss fight is actually pretty accurate here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Somebody who knows dinosaurs can probably pronounce that. But
That beast.
he's pretty scary.
Looks like a...
Come on!
Because it's very different. It's a freaking dinosaur.
Right place, right time. This has got to be fate. Come on, kiddos! Help an old guy out already!
I'll help it out. For $5.
Must we really fight?
Now that right there is one of my favorite things about him. I won't say his name yet, but... Oh, you see right there, he's got a weak spot, and the weak spot's on his head. Hey, you about to die. You see right here, so that's another thing that the combat system goes to a little more detail now. Because right now, basically, my strategy usually is just to get the flash move or the flash guard, and once I actually get that, then I'm able to do a lot more damage. And if you're in the air like that, you can do tons of damage. I'm going to switch to him. I'm not going to say who he is yet, but if you notice that there is a weak spot on his head, that yellow damage that'll pop up will show that you're doing, I won't say critical hits, but you're doing extra damage to him rather than just damaging his body. So I will show you here. Ah, well, not there, because I definitely got hit by that. Let's switch to Adel.
It's so vicious.
If you see I'm doing normal damage to his body, I'm doing 1 to 2 damage. But when I hit his head, I'm doing a lot of damage. So that's another element of strategy that when you face a boss fight or when you face a higher level enemy, maybe not higher level enemy, just a bigger enemy or like a harder enemy to usually fight, That's one of the things that you got to keep track of, which I don't know why I keep doing that. This is what I meant to do. There we go. You got to keep track of what their weak spot is and basically try to find ways to attack them. But, oh, I tried to get the counter. Try to get the flash guard. That's what I meant to do. The flash move or the flash guard. Come on. Get a little more damage on him. I want to see if I can beat him without heals. Which I already used to heal. There we go. Which I really didn't need to if I would have actually just been able to finish off this flash guard stuff. And that's what happens when one of them dies. Which I could use a revive potion, but nah. And there we go. He's finished off. And now we learn that his name is Sahad. So if I remember correctly, I believe Adol stays dead until I heal the actual full party. Which you can do at a crystal.
Could this, in fact, be...
What information are you keeping from us, Laxia? And that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
Thanks for saving my ass.
You're welcome, Sahad. I do love Sahad's character so much.
But I love you anyway.
What do you think you're doing?
He's trying to be thankful and friendly, Laxia. You're not making a lot of friends on this island, that's for sure.
Sorry about that, little lady. Guess I got a little carried away expressing my gratitude.
Your words will more than suffice.
I would like a hug from Sahad.
Ugh.
What's your name, Sahad? I don't know. Maybe it's Sahad.
Oh, the name's Sahad Nautilus. I'm a fisherman from the Grecian region.
So if you guys are curious, Nautilus, what does that word look like? Looks like it might have some roots with the sea. Kind of clever naming right there. Nice job, Falcon.
To head home after being away on a long job. Nice to meet you.
I'm Laxia. Laxia von Roswell.
Adol and Laxia.
Hey, if you want to look on the bright side, at least Sahad hasn't seen you naked. Half the people there, Laxia, have seen you naked.
You know of it?
Of course I do. Growing up in Greek, my folks would always tell me, "You better behave, Sahad, or I'll leave you marooned on the Isle of Seiren."
Well, that's just mean.
Every time my pop threatened to dump me here, I'd get so scared I'd piss my pants.
So where you're from, the locals know to avoid this place?
Well, who doesn't know to avoid this place, especially when there's curses about it? Not curses, but like legends about it.
Found on this island?
Nope. Well, at least I didn't before today. Any ship what comes near the Isle of Seiren sinks into a watery grave. Or so it goes. But no one really knows what this place is like. I mean, I've heard folks claim they came ashore here, but they must have been spinning yarn.
Have you figured something out?
No, not yet. Anyway, we should keep searching.
Man, I got the worst luck.
And also, Sahad's weapon is
I
baller.
found this on the beach. Ended up smacking that beast with it by accident. Right in the kisser.
Just casually pulls out part of an anchor. One of the reasons why Sahad is so cool.
Figured I could use it to protect myself, but it ended up landing me in some pretty hot water.
He just pats him on the head.
Scared the hell out of me just now. But this ending works for me.
I suddenly feel extremely fatigued.
You and me both, little lady. What with that thing chasing me around? I'm surprised I'm still standing.
Looks like somebody's hungry.
Looks like I worked up quite the appetite, too. Say, how about you take me to your camp?
Yeah, that effect in the background. And now we have Sahad. Oh, we got the full heal anyway. So let's see what Sahad has in terms of skills. So something called High Wave and Vortex. Those are both very good skills. Not very good skills. They're decent skills. But they are skills. So let's switch to Sahad. What kind of costumes can we get? We got Deserted Pirate Sahad. There we go. Looks legit. But yeah. So, I guess I'll just fast travel. I'll show you the fast travel. So if I guess I'll have to go over here first. This one, this one, this one, that. World map. Where's the world map? That's what I need to do, sorry. So now we can go, I guess main story destination is there. I guess we'll run back to it then. If I remember correctly, this I think unlocks the shortcut now. If you get to continue on this way. This will be Sahad. Sahad's our new guy. We'll show him all. We'll go this way, and we'll show what he can do, because he's a big damage character right here. So, I'm not sure if you saw, but the weakness is that, so there are going to be enemies that have resistances. I guess not resistances, but will have, but will be able to not get broken by the other, by some of the other abilities. That's what Sahad's for. Sahad is one of those characters where he does not a lot of, can't do a ton of hits right away, but he's a lot of damage with every hit. So that's what Sahad's good for. Guess we are going to have to go this way. But I can show this as well. Now that we can equip, we can also equip accessories like the bone necklace, which can give an extra 150. Which I'm going to give to Adol, since Sahad is pretty tanky. So again, you have accessories, you have clothes, you have let's face this guy. Let's show what some of his specials can do. You got that vortex thing right there. And you got this little swing thing that he has too. I don't know what the right word for it is, but it doesn't really matter. They're dead. I'm just gonna get that heal. It's time to make the run back there. And if you notice, I think it's like this. Sahad is just. So this is the this is what Sahad can actually use to actually like break an actual enemy. Is that the little yellow icon? The red icon Adol has. The green icon Loxia has is like a pierce, and then the smash is one that Sahad has. So it's kind of easy to be able to tell which one is which, and they actually have the icon pop up too. But if you see Sahad can't really run too fast, Adol can run a lot faster. Especially when you do a speed run and jump. That's how you get how you get to distances. That's how you get distance in short amounts of time. But yeah, now if you see, again, now that when you're facing these enemies, they just can't really fight. Just because of the fact that you're a higher level. Just wait till we do more. Wait till we upgrade more stuff. They won't even see it coming. Did I come from this way? I think I came from this way. Yeah, I came from this way. So, almost back to camp. Bet Sahad might show us something pretty cool. And now we actually have a name for this place. It's called the Calm Inlet. Who might this be? Adol introduce Sahad. You're the captain of the Lombardia. Sahad, I'm truly sorry for it. It wasn't your fault. Huh? Judging by the current and the weather, that wasn't no ordinary sinking. I'm pretty sure them scary-looking tentacles are all at fault for what happened. We should really be worrying about who those tentacles belong to. I really hope it's not the legendary Kraken. Ooh, maybe it's the Kraken. Spoilers, it's actually me in a Kraken suit. Anyway, I guess we can chalk this up to bad luck. I may just be a fisherman, but men of the sea gotta stick together. Thank you, Sahad. Just makes Sahad more lovable.
Castaways are gonna start showing up. Oh?
And who might you be?
I ran across him while I was searching this area.
Hey, Adol. Looks like our
Never
bad
would have
luck
guessed that
is
Dogi
working
would
out.
be here. It goes like old deja vu, like,
Of course
who
I
are
am.
you?
I'm totally fine. It's gonna take more than some giant tentacles and a sinking ship to kill me. After the attack, I grabbed hold of some floating debris and rode the current till I washed up here.
And that was right after he punched through a barrel, too.
I swear, this stuff only happens when I'm with you. Never a dull moment when you're around.
You're welcome.
Still, that was pretty bad. Even for us.
How can they be so cavalier?
I guess that's what makes those two adventurers.
I love the fact that she probably hates the fact that they're referring to them as adventurers like it's a profession.
What your deal is, but I can all...
Adam, we've been through a lot.
I like you too, Sahad.
Let's compare our information so we can plan our next course of action. As you can see, we now have the makings of a base camp in place, thanks to Dogi. The sun is already beginning to set. Let's rest up here for tonight.
I can do that. Are you certain, Dogi? Yeah. I washed up on the beach just south of here. I definitely saw another set of footprints in the sand. You don't think? It could be another Lombardia passenger. It's quite possible that several passengers have drifted ashore onto this island. Also, the footprints weren't that big. They could have belonged to a woman or a child. Oh, that's worrying. Yeah, I searched the area, but they must have already left. We should search for them at once, but it's simply too dangerous to explore an unfamiliar area at night. I hope they're safe. Let's search for them in the morning, Mr. Kristen. Something else I'm worried about is the monster that attacked you. All my life, I ain't never seen a beast that ferocious. Based on your account, the beast may be indigenous to this island. I can't believe so large and aggressive could be lurking here. Beasts like that pose a real threat to us castaways. If there are other passengers on the island, we gotta bring them here. We gotta find them and bring them here fast. Yes. We should fortify this area to better defend ourselves. Do you know something? No, that's not it. Starting tomorrow, I'd like to see the overdevelopment of this base, Dogi. Sure thing. What do you need me to do exactly? We need to build up our base so the castaways can be safe until we escape. We obviously need shelter for inclement weather, but we also need a place where we can store food. Eventually, we'll need to build a facility where we can construct the ship we'll use to escape. Wow. You're serious about this. Sounds like you want this base to become a regular castaway village. Indeed, I think you're the perfect man for this job. I'll assist you in any way that I can. Just leave it to me. I can't wait to get started. Adol, I'd like you to continue drafting the map while you search for other passengers. Perhaps tomorrow you can expand the scope of your exploration. Adol nodded. Still, knowing the monsters roaming the island, adventure or not, I must admit that I'm worried for your safety. As much as I'd love to join you, Adol, I gotta take care of things here. In that case, I'll go with him. The bees may got the jump on me, but I'm a good tracker and pretty damn strong, too. I see. Then please accompany Adel. What about you? Are you going to go with Adel too? Yes, I will. Now she wants to join. Gaha! Welcome aboard! Ugh. Now then, I think we should all get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow and plenty of work to do. Thank you. And that's the end of the first chapter. Thank you all for joining us. So join us again for the start of chapter 2.